What's up everyone, welcome to the first character of the Realms 3. We're getting 3 new travelers for the general pool, Yukes, Sarisa, and Edelgard. The first video we're starting with Yukes. He's a young cleric of the Well faction hailing from Sunshade. His kit is very RNG heavy. He does have a 1 to 7 hit attack for either staff or fire. His buffing abilities are underwhelming, and they do have a 20% chance for a additional buff. He does pair well with warriors, but that's a bit of a stretch. Let's go ahead and check out his kit. Voice actress first, that's right. We've actually seen her before, Maria Issei. She also voices our lovely Chloe. It's amazing what these voice actors can do. I know that in the anime world, a lot of females do voice younger boys. She did voice Killua, so I guess this is up her alley. Anyways, to his notable damaging skills. He has a 1 to 7 hit random target staff damage attack, let's see 35. And using this ability, he has a 30% chance to damage himself or 20% of his maximum HP. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. And then his next ability is pretty much the same thing. The 1 to 7 hit random target fire elemental damage, 1C is 65. And again, he has a 30% chance to hit himself for 20% of his maximum HP. For his ultimate, he gives a single target 10% at level 1 and 20% at level 10 physical attack and crit up. And if the target's a warrior, he gives that character dead aim. And dead aim is pretty much all physical attacks being critical. For his notable support skills, Divine Gift gives an AoE HP regen 2 turns, let's see 110, and has a 20% chance for SP recovery, 5% of the max character's SP. His next support skill, Unwavering Blade, raises physical elemental defense to a single target for 20% for 2 turns, and if the target's a warrior, that character recovers 1 PP. His next ability, Divine Blessing, its single target cures some status ailments and grants immunity to some status ailments for 1 turn. And it has a 20% chance for an auto revive, 50% of max HP. His last support skill, Divine Mercy, is an AoE restore HP, 1C of 205, and has a 20% chance for 1 BP recovery. For his passive, in the front row, he grants HP regen to all allies, 1C of 10. In his second passive, while he's in the front row, he also grants SP regen to all, 1% of max SP, and he has a 20% in ice resistance and 10 in fire. So should you pull, it's gonna be a hard N, no. His entire kit is RNG based. Sure, his possible 7 hit attack for either staff or fire could be good. And while it might look good on paper, in battle when you're actually counting and needing an enemy broken the next turn, and he doesn't deliver, it's an automatic restart for that fight. He suffers from the 20% syndrome like Joshua. We're at a point in the game where if a character has a support, that character's support skills need to be AoE unless it's absolutely broken for a single target buff. The Divine Mercy, a AoE HP restore, and 20% chance for 1 BB recovery is nice, but again, it's the dreadful 20%. My luck in battle when it comes to RNG has never been good, so I'll probably never land it. His ultimate gives a character 10% attack up, and if the character is a warrior, dead aim. Again, dead aim, to those who don't know it, is a guaranteed crit for all physical attacks dealt to enemies. This is a rather sad ultimate. The 10% physical attack up is lower than Lynette's ultimate, and it's not even AoE. If Yukes had came out a year ago, he might have been useful, but being released after Ringu, he sadly has no spotlight. Longevity. He'll be benched the moment you get him. The moments that I can see him being used is probably the Cleric Tower, a very specific warrior comp, and in battle against an enemy who's weak to fire staff where you're just trying to break shields for fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap up. Character design, 3 out of 5. He kinda looks like that blonde girl character in Asobi Asobase, in that one episode when she cuts her hair. Voice actress, Marisa Issei. She's a fine voice actress, hoping to see more of her work in OCTOPATH. Abilities, 3 out of 5. His only notable skills are his 1 to 7 hit attacks. Longevity, 2 out of 5. Don't see him being used much, especially when Lynette, Xenia, and Rinyu are already out. Low buff, he definitely needs it. Him coming out after Rinyu is like eating a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch and then drinking dog water. Time limited. Thank goodness, no. Overall impression, I'm not sure what the developers were thinking here. He's below average for where the story is at. His RNG kit makes him unwanted and is underwhelming. Again, he would have been a decent character if he had came out a year ago. Okay, that's it for Yukes, or yikes. Hope you don't pull him in the future. I'll see you in the next video. Let out.